Yo, baby.
Joko on the beat.
Kin Paluta singing. Ouch. Oh, another classic. Rap Father D. So on Manenko. Oh no, so on Manenko. Oh no, Facebook, Twitter, can't on the pizza, TikTok, Snapchat, it's like on the Bantama, Facebook, Twitter, pizza, Kanta, TikTok, Snapchat, it's like on the Bantama. Oh, mama, oh, dada, oh, mama, love you bad, oh, mama, oh, dada, oh, mama, love you bad, let them know. Kim Paluta, I'm sweet in the jolly. Rap for the day. We see a man over from Matia Donko and Jebiana, what to a Donko and Nadia, Wobba Missa Tawale, Gringo, which is Jimmy Radio, baby, a pen at the metro. A one over me, one over me, one over say, we are someone now, when the and now was a wonder, and now baby be one, my name is Abeeku, I find a way. So I'm now Manenko. On no one to the door. So I'm now Manenko. Facebook, Twitter, can't on the pizza, TikTok, Snapchat, it's like on the Bantama, Facebook, Twitter, pizza, Kanta, TikTok, Snapchat, it's like on the Bantama. Oh, mama, oh, dada, oh, mama, I don't be a bad, oh, mama, oh, dada, oh, mama, I don't be a bad, oh, baby, I through in life, no, ya traco, matia, see a shut out, see me cry, hey, and I will cast a woman and a bombastic, fantastic from the shove side.
Oh, baby, move wanna be a magic boom. Me at a musala muntum, and I may have him for muscle in a moon. Oh, baby, move wanna be a magic boom. Let's have it. And I may have him for muscle in a moon. Opinion now, and go figure out as a check in it. Oh, Manamana, Wabankamana, 024 for onion for a man. The better man, if you know, the man, the jacket, the man, if you know, the better man, if you know, the jacket, the man, if you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Share the whole town. Penata or the Mufua, Mubisa, Obochobu Huna, Yehua. What do you need to know your Kozuna? While lay along here and pay in a Tawana, John. She baby boy, a heavy hit we do. Makasa, Namo for my baby take Kiku. A yeme, who feed the much shower moo at the moment. 1 no more, but them as a shoe. Shamaka high, sweet, Naka hello. The papa was street, you wear flexible ghetto. Moana magic, my one to mellow. If you try it with some mixing over Santi yellow. Moso woman physical, my chama mammy day. When you superstar visit or you do to try to I will like an apple pepper if you can be a second. This is Mamma Codon, somewhere, and this is why I let again. Yeah, no homie say. Homie should be the moon who pay me imagine that. Yakupon the bubble that's it from again. Can I better no shut down if you know be able to dead? Designers were home back with Yam and the best. But start from height 5.5, the side by side. The shape in the nice. The hips in the tortoises so you kept them wide. Oh my god, may you stop my flats. The back in the way steady, and that's the may yippee. What on the way I say be your auntie was shaky. Brown skin girl, look at the black thick hair. My father above for the baby and I come mama and intervention. Call me Kofi Kenata. Move on, baby. Move. Eja mama mfa mama mfa samukwan. Baby biu. Mfa man samukwan. Eja mama mfa samukoro. Baby biu. Mfa man samukwan. Shadi jabanelo pako. Jabanelo pako. Ejabanelo pako. Ejabanelo pako. Ejabanelo pako. Ejabanelo pako. Ejabanelo pako. Yeah, ejabanelo pako. But I say, what can you miss me in a children still also on check? Check. I feel my baby, and I feel also on feel. What can you miss me in a children still also on check? I feel my baby, and I feel also on feel. Eja mama mfa friends am kwante wa hinde de no nenji papa oselemu. Eja menelo ko single and free. Eja menelo ko for your love. Eja money me lo. Eja menelo ko single and free. Eja menelo ko I'm for your love. Hey, I want no papa wo uncle wo brother wo woman wo. Chum, oh mommy, wo auntie, wo sister, wo yina wo. Chum, oh papa, wo uncle, wo brother, wo woman wo. Chum, oh na wo mommy, wo auntie, wo sister, wo yina wo. Chum, po, ejabanelo papa, Instagram. Yes, wo ho.
Ejabanelo papa, Facebook. I want so boy so ho.
Ejabanelo papa, Snapchat. Yes, wo ho.
Ejabanelo papa. Twitter, I am for the war of a show.
Hallelujah, small penunia, no monia, so be bitty, I am not there. Mamu, the move one will show poet, come and take, now I don't care. Mopocho, that's what's up. I'm on my down, clever, well done. Division the one for ignorant and I, when you cover one cup, no money there. Table bet 10, level bet 10, ya got 10 over 10. Now you're there, let mama down at your account, still about town. See who I felt, first in the academic part, more fast. I didn't have a check over by heart, but she said the actual facts, may your ass not fun. To solo broken heart, ada. Inti jede no nenche semu. Ewa yeni jede no nenchi papa otamale ai. Eli jede no nenche semu. Jane Daavi B. I say kona munda. Ejamene lo ko. Single and free. Ejamene lo ko. For the Lord. Money me milo, they got me hello back. Single and free, they got me hello back.
Daily Space.
Many dance on you. Ankasa don na me don wo. Na eba no say no don queen na me nye din you. Edruboni na me numwana. Ana say me go share konfu. Se obi do wana. Jainya woki kano na minti yo. Already teaching me don't himself. If you only power, I'm away any more. Yeah, you know, you become so no one I say, oh, so be it. I say, it's you know, she a good year, then you come on, boy. I'm in the audacity. And I'm also not meeting audacity.
Keep yeah. A pain of no way. You like the life.
Your friend, some of whom I catch a review. I'm in power, and yes, I go. I'm not teaching me don't himself. If you only power, come on at work. I'm away anymore. And you know what? It comes to one I say, oh, so be it. I said, it's so no shame, good, yeah. Then you anymore. See you want to yeah, may I be a no promise. Yeah, I'm ready for one. Yeah, I'm ready for my show. Nothing I'm doing.
Ebusiafo, Adolfo, any Niano. Yamumo Kwaba High Life Radio. And they're the second day of April 2025. NkomohNkitnkiti Edi Bremo. Me pacho say afina would we feed na to her. Body and share na like na comment. No be sunye be enche na onti. And the topic na ya de banu. Eye heavy. Be di say e wo nkofo bebre akoma so. If I let me switch it up. And the topic na yezere banu. No mu yedru ankasa. Ebe den ehude warpa ana wankasa so den ihu the embrace that you let it go. It's a very, very difficult topic.
I see me penny pa. The Cassans, why I see me.
Asantua Brass.
Do a massa sorry. Abusuya didi ya me ho atome. Any mere won papoa no ke coming. And pim time, pim done. Get up do a massa sorry. Abusuya didi ya me ho atome. Any mere won papoa no ke coming. Nyanya me penny me na ma me 964. Manka abusuya better come. I do this for my family and myself. Trip this Abeeku come. Nyanya me penny me na ma me 964. Manka abusuya better come. I do this for my family and myself. Drink this Abeeku come. I'm a soldier, one man soldier. Instruction soldier. I'm a soldier, one man soldier. Instruction soldier. And pim time, pim done. Get up do a massa sorry. Abusuya didi ya me ho atome. Any mere won papoa no ke coming. And pim time, pim done. Get up do a massa sorry. Abusuya didi ya me ho atome. Any mere won papoa no ke coming. I'm a soldier, one man soldier. Instruction soldier. I'm a soldier, one man soldier. Instruction soldier. I see me in Penipa. Because I'm why I see me in it. Kwekwana says, Madame Party, come home some. I see me in Penipa. Because I'm why I see me in it. Kwekwana says, Madame Party, come inside. Papa, I make a cram in the France. The minimum when I'm a dancer to us. Life is a wild carnival. Mama, many be why I can't wash. Ekitamina will need to me pass it. I cherish every moment, me my spirit day free. Life is a wild carnival. Mama, many be why I can't wash. And pim time, pim done. Get up do a massa sorry. Abusuya didi ya me ho atome. Any mere won papoa no ke coming. And pim time, pim done. Get up do a massa sorry. Abusuya didi ya me ho atome. Any mere won papoa no ke coming.
Mohu adisiade wa hanu say.
The minimum when I'm a dancer to us. Life is a wild carnival. Mama many be why I can't wash. Ekitamina will need to me pass it. I cherish every moment, me my spirit day free. Life is a wild carnival. Mama many be why I can't wash. And pim time, pim done. Immortal.
Immortal. Okay, we see for in the next 3 minutes. Flight NkomohNkitnkiti will take off.
I'm too sweet.
Na mesende. Asama yezibe numu yedri. In fact, obia nte na akumopom. Ye kasa kire bedwomba. According to Kukumenu. The goal is not for you to rush into running away or into pushing someone away. But the goal is to evaluate yourself, evaluate your current relationship. It could be marriage, it could be regular lovey. Either way.
But your regular lovey ni
You do what you
waste of time.
Abdul Karim Barika di Sallah.
And I'm gone, my grandmother would me back now. Me told me book, me so ni mu, me cool me on in your nanfe, or share me book, me genie D.
Muhammad Al Hamid. Also so Barika di Sallah.
Debbie could be my mom that sent me. Ain't telling my family why you.
Minyaba Asantua Brass.
Fly me, Mamma Yaji.
Kukua.
This time they charging me. Me mo be a me fama comante. Kadena ni na booking at an amete wa misu. Say me jai. Me mo be a me hamadi. Abra boy born once. Making the most out of it. Hey, who break me at that in 20? Immortal, what you eat? Who break me trust that in 20? And some again, ya doors. Who many probably waste of time? And some again, ya doors. Who break me trust that in 20? And some again, ya doors. Many probably waste of time, yeah. Except they can hear doors.
It's so made it.
I see breaking her a. I'm gonna lose trust in you. Forget. You breaking heart. Forget. On wasting the time. When you pay be a who build. Waste of time. And the moles. Also, Baraka di Sala. Baraka di Sala. In fact, Obia Baraka di Sala. Wana waye chivia. Wana what to me what chivia. Wana went to. Wana was it said next year. When you na Baraka di Sala. Baraka di Sala. But menya Nambia so far, Nambia. So I don't know what's going on. Is it something Manoroba na shema? Because you anka by now. You didn't any mammy abremi be. Alini mammy abremi be. Said no mammy abremi be. Mariama ne mammy abremi be. Hana Subio. One of you and a mammy Bramby. Babemu Abremi be. Oh, Charlie by now, what Bono Ogu Boo. One of ya the Gubo review. So painful na one to one farm. I was asking my friend was Abba. My uncle my friend once what you were home, I mean no more. That was Abba Charlie. Butu mugada na me nya chance. Emma. Mania like I said. There was some small corner view or boys. Yeah, I remember because there's a coffee on you. As you could feel any problem. Charlie now is so fresh into two. Say edgy. They are girl V. Is that case a corner with more waste team? While your jumo go fine. Why soft. Sometimes why choke a crack home. Near Shakwana, no. You contribute kaka na yakoto pan o kaka. Na yato Coca-Cola kaka, Fanta kaka. Yeah, hey, Baraka di Salas, boys. In fact, if Baraka di Sala, what? Don't go there. It's more if you ankasa. Charlie, curious them in things that grow. Fasting I mean you be, but when you are dado, I'm always counting for Charlie. I can't like 14 days. Hey, Deben. I can't 10 days. To the D-Day. We were here area. Imagine. The name Yokoba. By you be. Now we are boom. Hey, Mammy some farm bro. Papa some farm bro. Mammy some farm bro. Oh, Charlie.
And I'm not that know.
Oh, Yaba Bridge. Yeah, how mumuna. When you want started it. When you are your fasting, mommy. Oh, yo, pa. Psalmist, Gracie Mills. Yamo Aquaba. Okay. Yamo be Aquaba. Equa jewelry.
It may be sad, because I can foresee you about to ask. Okay.
You have to
I'm about to ask what?
Don't worry. Wale you yourself, you know. You know
I
where
don't
you
know.
are. Okay.
I don't know. So since you know, tell me.
I doesn't know.
If you are right, I'll let you know. So tell me.
I doesn't know.
I was about to ask, say, what can I say this year? Over here, children, what to me, yeah,
Oh
I
yeah. Oh yeah. Me.
say,
Come on.
because I say,
Baby.
okay,
But
then,
because I send back on
then,
but we okay.
then retract and apologize.
Insurance I cover.
Anyway,
Insurance I cover. No apology into.
oh, it's okay.
There be insurance I cover means I apologize. And to say I accept.
No, that's not. You sure? I mean, and yeah, anchor means be that. It say the insurance will cover apology.
Oh, insurance I cover.
You the uh, aside from all that,
Uh-huh. 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 Mm-hmm.
but see, aside from all that nonsense, one kasa want to sing.
Oh, yeah, me adum over there.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Now
Aka
when
aka eye. Enche feel it. Why? Yes, no. Eye.
no, maybe say baraka de sala no unya nam ni biana.
Me. Me say me my say e cover you kura me ntimi ni di. Ade ne ba e kura me ntimi ni di bi. Me sheti me shede ni di bi msa. Ade na bo mi wo fa.
Samo.
Yeah. £10 a cup.
Hey,
Yeah.
send it. And they say,
There any time me pay anyway me dey 15 back on na me wi.
who lose 15 account.
Mhm.
Send over as a show. Okay.
Any bre la unhu no. Why say one
Hey,
I pepa ho no? Why say unhu na unhu? I'm telling you. Unhu na unhu no.
at the school na train musa and I said,
I just so obey yi na fusu ntina so otimi twina na otimi hye yo so
crop top no.
crop top nti you ready e bi ba ho enche.
Crop top.
And I do.
Hey, I haven't put it on. I started it.
Aha.
Crop top preparation.
Nti you prepared why pacho.
Crop yung be. Yeah. Missy,
Hello.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
What's side?
Naminadum, Bibi Awoko.
Okay. Na barka de salad inyanam kaka. And I was in yahi.
I'm from outside, but
Oh, wow, number that.
no.
Okay.
Me really be the man.
Said meat ya na nya can like edible always go.
Oh, Nentinam, my Ponchinam, Nina.
Okay.
Chemistry.
I just want to be sure.
Kakan.
Okay.
Sausage, yeah. No, I come on. First, they need them into my neighbor.
Yo, baby.
Joe Cole on the beat.
Kin Paluta singing.
Okay. Let's move on.
I think I say you.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the first thing they meant to my neighbor because in Mudeno or different level. But in Namne
Papa, Missy ka say we abonyu me ma. Enipa wa di biare ere yen.
Yeah, you.
Unya me. Thank you.
Makase.
Oh, we can give
I
it
don't want to make
30.
a came here. I'm
We can
done.
give it 30 more minutes. No. Go ahead.
Pastor Mary.
And I am calling your number back.
Maybe in Portugal.
Okay. It's a chemo fasting is a heavy bar renum, and numbers I should be.
Mary be a come. Me board don't pay me now. Mr. Crab,
No problem. Moving right along.
No, Papa, come back.
Since you ever ended.
Come back.
It's ever ended.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's going
to be a good comeback. Don't worry.
Okay. It's
Papa, why now transfer some information with? Why now transport some information with?
Okay. Now what shall be your componia one and I dream though? Oh no, or purchase it. Worry name be near don't pay woman near don't pay me worry.
Oh, then you worry.
Or can I poke as a sausage? Nano so far home bay.
Worry.
Obi asu him say Missy dear, sebi.
And more than man.
Yeah, the new people. Obi and waka bibia enim ne operache. Enti me hu ne enti a o your problem. Obi person okay say obi problem cry be a v na can say no problem. Na o dear. Worry na man ka o dear for home bay.
Say me kwama v.
Oh,
nasa de mini vi na eji. Me jama minia. Me jama minia. Na me jama minia aga se me jiri na ho betena ho sa.
Ma you abomu don't pay bubu kasene.
We na wa say you right to fie se ba wo se ba kwari do mpe abubum we
Ma bubu don't pay nkra ma me secret. Oh.
Okay, Miss baby, I don't quite ever have any problem.
Maybe.
I'm trying to from
rest my case.
Show you and can't see one same word until further notice. Then you are going to bring
we're ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Daavi.
I do. Missy, why? What?
So far, this week we work with it.
I'm feeling fine.
Oh.
I'm very well.
As I was saying, go for more cold Dibiana.
Ninabi.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, then I can draw.
Oh, no, understand. Baby, baby.
I'll see you back door.
Okay.
Thank you.
You do Takashi.
Sabe, makori e dumpi.
Missy. Uncle Johnny, so Panka may okay, but I see not the account now. My basaka.
Bisa a simple question. What the mama question kasa o de.
I couldn't so I was able to be as a woman. Are you okay?
But I say,
I was able to be a war.
well, I'm gonna break 11 years now.
What a song.
Now, and you mean wasn't requested for me? Now, but tell about me.
Me request ya mamu be na.
Oh. Hey.
Nyakupon rushe. Bibiara. Ai.
Oh, 11 years, Nina. Papa, then time you mean Mrs. and I'm trying to. Oh. And you mean why bread on the war request to you? And your time, yeah.
Papa, I'm also requesting for another person.
Oh.
The same as you, man.
The same enyum
You for Kunorite.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Currently, CCA yeah, uti.
okay. No, I will say no.
Nimpa, what's the barrier? Onyamye wo. Into Junuya son.
Okay. Nana on mic you're muted.
Ono kwa do be say asem.
On no more hunto. O friends are on fa. Okay.
I see people they say like your faga na enwan ho. If you for silence ni sa wa yesrewa.
They say on comba. Hey, Charlie, Anasco Veran. I'm not sure. So Ghana you.
Edi ahodo ba ha pa o.
I tell you.
And that's
Anasco.
part of business you be kaya tekrema.
Ba papa asa nkrofo ahyeda ades gacha omo no omo betra ha no omo betete ensem no omo hia omo hia wa omo abekeka akere say na wo keka nsem me ti say wo abeba bia ye hia true sorry
Ana obi oba bia ye monyu man.
nya mo de mo ye bia yakopon nyimu obi tumi ka choro na me say na metse ma eka na eka dam na we he aye hu nyipa hawa oba operation wonya onkono
Okay.
onkono
Ya Vivi. Ya is
ye
in the house.
ye
Ya
ye
baya Abeeku to Solande. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Mami Gold.
na kama ebere eke na ada ntumi kata
Tell me when you akwaba.
eh
Mo na akwaba.
wonde mo no akwara apa group su su ma wone
Government will say that. Why?
wa ya wa
Right.
ye chiao
Why? Kind of that. Charlie Tilapia be pa government. Baba from Kezi. Charlie.
ai che na na etwa we num
Tell my fast 30 days.
Papa enyum na boss si aboma ho.
Oh no. Me say. Who say? And then
our fast 30 days na da ya alaji wana for that
oh, that me say I do it every year.
Every
Like this
year be no mo ye bem say this year na be fa
this
no.
year a tricky
E
me
fa no ko
kakra.
ho kaka.
You see, this year our party now see na what came now we starting. I thought that it was starting. Now, yeah, now we just start like the beginning of March. No, or started ending of
It's
February.
in the governor or boy may break off fast it
Oh
happy
yeah.
again.
Go on the park or over from Kezi Tilapia.
Yeah.
Yeah, must break my fast. Into number that one super. I mean, must call 1 week is about Charlie or you okay? Yeah. As if when you're especially next year. But me, I think this is my 4th year, and this is my 4th or 3rd.
This is a
I mean,
fourth.
yeah. It's hard. Like the first few days, tough, but after a while, and so I'm sorry now. I was like, am I doing something wrong? Am I confused? I'm kidding, but it's
Shana Koshi be on Sido. I want essay there.
oh, Miss Anope. It said normally me means easy Anopa. And so Anope na comments them now. I was like, I'm pay cereal beans, and I'm in my mind. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? I'm kidding. As I hear
In the days we and then pay other kid.
It is finished.
You
Masa, don't come and confuse my Isaiah with Obini virginity. It has nothing to do with Obini virginity. Or no, so any virgin. Or Nana Sama.
now Andy also that Andy also them also my head.
I'll practice them. Miza could to them. I is a virgin. But poor
Now Andy didn't Andy other What be the evidence? And yeah, you stay there.
Okay. And
11 years. I don't know why we didn't. We have evidence of Fabra.
that being said,
Bonyo no mama boy pacho.
I wanna go up. I wanna go up with the way you people. They don't have evidence. When you see me, you want quarter. But was get a worse way. And now so the Kennedy
Opa,
Niskan.
opa,
Natural.
opa.
Chayam.
in
Papa,
fact,
pacho, madam for bisi me bisa me nka be e mano. Osi
We
me
have
pese,
for measurement in Sambra. Bibi, I'm with them won't try.
osi the obeke nyina ne say
uh-huh.
pictures don't lie, videos don't lie. I also
And I'm more videos, I'm more pictures.
asem o texting me no say me nka say pictures and videos don't lie. Into me.
And no credit that Obi and you are what video and all pictures.
Na him to go
No
like.
credit that. Maybe most but you are for Muntie, you say AI about a year neoma. It we try for they say to you and him because you beat so
Duplicate.
no I had why Miss Slam up me pictures to the social media be break.
Ultimate
Aha, to be better akoyi no the naked body aka ho e bo no the placing me or baby
I said
and then
that
be mu baby me never lie.
never
Do
ever.
be abeka be awoboa. You know correct.
So Obia and Carry, now start to defend the Obia and Carry.
Oh, and some of them, and the more no can be a miser, no on my address.
I me one
Now,
wapo.
for videos and pictures, and I'm pretty shrimp.
Yeah,
Aye,
but what can I defend it too much? Obia and Carry.
Ah, okay, sorry. Yo.
Is
you
there
know,
something we should know?
sometimes we give ourselves up, eh?
11 years. 11 years. It be a short, baby catch a job. What say? I am American last one. If be a lot of catch that even this year, but can I mean the year when who will be a question?
Papa, you can't say,
Papa, when you know my one, I was way woman. But you know my one.
Papa, oh, but some of them was them. The Benny party, no.
5th March.
That's all right.
Bonyo mami pacho.
On morning langa.
There be me who is here March 8th. March 8th, pacho bonyo mami.
8 oh.
March 8th, yeah, me who is pacho bonyo me mam.
But I say,
No,
Yes,
be
yes, you.
Keke Kabobo, no,
Fred into.
na keke Kabobo, on Tata, the full assassin, I said, be able to be a fee.
Yeah. Moro Mohammed. Barika di Salah. Nanaya. Hey, I'm for duplicate names, pal. Kukwa, Nanaya. Moro.
Missy.
Nti si e be fro Abeeku.
Bam. Butros.
Davi. Missy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said, I've been most of one song. You are up one who's still virgin, and the nine.
Anyway,
You see, when people write these things and they mention, I'm a trick and you there, it bomb or them man. Andy,
Or more fans.
Joe. That many.
Us is still a virgin. That's all. I'll forget all that he
it's
said.
No,
more or
but
less
more
like
can come there, more
he's
can
acknowledging and
minimum. So
appreciating
what to
you
do
being a
one
virgin.
someone I don't know.
Is there on hold someone?
I'm in the book, Minzy, my fast.
You.
I
Sorry.
can't try that I've not eaten since 11 years. Now I'm
And then there's a William no why Sahara Desert. Why dry?
telling you, sister, why a flat? Austin sister. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, woman.
No.
I'm quite yes. Hey.
What's he say? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you. Yeah, won't you?
What's your man?
Eh, why not cancel away that? I mean, in the Missy with our day, brother. Missy, the whole of this year, poor Missy.
What's your man? No damn. No damn.
One other back. Why back?
Okay.
Why bad, Diane?
Information we are seeing.
Why bad, Diane?
Information we are seeing.
But could
Okay.
I catch alone? You must want to.
On that note, yanko here you may. We'll be our information be also on Fambra.
BNI for the FBI.
NIB, all the 3-letter agencies information.
Now, maybe the government or mention Missy or Austrian.
Also, or patch of the American, or how we take.
He did listen. I love you too.
Okay, so on the questions, very simple. In fact, or 2-in-1. The first one is, when do you let go? What are the signs? It's about time you let go. And then the second part of it is, how do you know that you are being let go? It's as when you are in a relationship, it could be regular lovey relationship. It could be our relationship. Whatever type of romantic relationship, let me put it that way, so that on your confusion beyond, but any type of romantic relationship that you might find yourself in, every time in neighborhood you are being let go, every signs no mean who you are being let go. Another every time I want to say, if you there, you have to let go. You know, you have find one at a time. Every signs in a one can say who or day you have to let go. Let's start with that one. Abas ni who relationship ma itu who there. It's about time I let go. It might be very hard, but one can say you should be able to convince yourself that it's about time you let go. Every signs. Ekwe Jerry. Black Jan.
I say really did comedy, but when
Me sure say be ko bi adi mu kakra. Be ko bi adi mu kakra.
I think for me it will be watching you watch how other people treat me and you not like on cafe. Like for me, I feel say I need, especially like you allow my fellow Oba to disrespect me because of you. It's not worth it.
Sorry, AJ, which one are you tackling?
Yeah, first one.
The first one.
When to let go.
She's tackling when she knows that.
Oh, okay.
That is it. I have to even bounce.
Okay.
You know, if or I won't know there. And I'm over.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
Now,
a serious question.
okay. Anything else apart from that?
And I mean, and your behavior towards me.
Okay, so when pretty much when they don't stand up for you, especially when there's another female involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And your behavior in the so
I mean,
it's too broad.
it could be a variety, like you said, it's broad, but it could be a variety of things. How, especially again, how na wo limit and say na wo limit here. You understand? Me, I'm one person. There are two things I focus on when I'm with a man. Baku fi mu a ɛyɛ a menhyɛ da nhyɛ. But asɛ baako no so kɔka ho saa na ayɛ sɛ akɔ akɔyɛ biribi wɔ hɔ, menka de ko. So for me, once I see that,
Now on kasa ade yinya yesuana
eh,
kana
minya, let me mama mama baako pɛ. How you used to look at me.
how you used to look at you.
Yeah.
Okay. Nti ano sesa pɛ.
Yeah, it means something ain't right.
Okay. I will come back to this. I think it will be nice for us to understand what you mean by how you used to look at me. I'll come back to it. And say no.
Mama nka masɛm prɛko.
Okay.
Say
Mhm.
you have a man or a woman, and the way they look at you and smile, even somebody sitting or looking in from afar, they could tell, say, this person is really into this person.
Mhm.
Like, or show with so much happiness, so much joy in his eyes, or like he feels like I said, what I say, or who say, morning nam cloud nine, like the way he looks at you. And even the way sometimes if you're in public and a person gets your attention, the way he will grab you, Charlie, he dey be you. When you get the love is love. Although the rope. Akunya beauty say papa mo fada ba kusum kapito kwame mo. Atria kai. Tia paso.
So
Privilege.
yeah cry na it's me jai. Upache saying.
But me dey maka myself. Why?
Okay, no problem. Missy,
Yeah, love.
at what point in a there, you know what, I have to let go?
At a point where I feel say Nipano doesn't have my best interest at heart now. More from home oh yeah ma me excited like everything concerning me.
Mhm.
Say me who the nipa no on shada and care. Okay, I'll probably put it as caring. If the person doesn't care for me, or care about me, me who they like, don't care about me, I'll just bounce.
So one answer say what's the moment you being no? I think they are too political. Is it possible to give me some specific, at least if you are one specific, a particular way be a when you want to grab the attention, especially maybe in public or in the midst of other people, there's a particular way I be an and all of a sudden, if you say nipa no on care about you, can you give me like actual instance, like specific instance? Abazina no yeah at that time, or care about you, and then all of a sudden, Abazina on yeah, or like not on care about you anymore.
Okay, when they most of the time, no, in the beginning of a relationship, no, most of the time, when you phone, no, yeah, was show care. Like they call most often, they check up on you like ADD, IAD. But I feel that sometimes when you guys start dating and they get too comfortable now, they stop asking you those questions and why they care less. You have to keep up with it.
How about maybe I will routine so when you know by this time it's easy. By this time they will rooms that you okay. We routine. It's not why I careless, but why I cast acclimatize with your
But
routine.
sometimes that's where the problem lies. Problem, no, sometimes we get too comfortable and now they with the why like me when you routine in tea. Like it's okay. Can you still like maybe on like frequent, like before and Sunday dates. Now, can you still show some care sometimes? Because but me one day I a careless cry now. I feel that you taking me for granted another baby. At least show that you still care. We are together. Still ask once in a while.
Hey, I'm telling one, Yama. Ama, wale grono. On
Oh,
also crow.
me miss my make care about nipa when I'm in a relationship. No, if you don't care for me like that now, like why then me lose the interest of a relationship? Because I'm the type who will call, check up on you. I'm the type who, make sure that may please you. If I'm not getting that thing back, why there? Maybe I'm doing too much, Maybe the person might not be like, but Nina to say my age any kind, Nina depend on the beginning of the relationship, how everything was going. Say nipa no ba be pe no oye lovey dovey I feel the onya obi and like wager I'm gonna lose interest. Like whatever you did to get me, can you keep it up?
Asemo.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, awesome.
Brotherhood.
I
I hope you are taking notes.
assembly the chair say women don't easily move on like that.
Yeah.
We tend to hold on, hold on. Again, example. I held on to something that I wasn't supposed to. So what you say? I wasn't. I mean, all because me feel you nipa ko me po nipa ko asem outside of do me don no me san penasem. I'm able to be myself around them and all of that. No knowing I was killing myself slowly, but it took me years. Me honey me almost about 10 years. It took me. That's how long it took me to let go.
Wow.
And me let it go no so no.
When you bounce, you bounce.
You don't like. I'm like. I'm like, I see you. I'm like, okay, nigga, that's it. Okay,
Like peace.
then I bet me. You understand what I'm saying? I got the peace
Rather
of
than Missy,
mind.
wo jeje ho na ye peace Missy adwebore wo tu.
I got.
So what's it? You bought to Buba Nuhu in a mojo normal fans one Saturday, one
Hey, but
Saturday.
that's it go pay though. Say you don't say somebody they love you then at some point say because any ati. How is the feeling like? Anyway, my uncle one so Papa drew me so
Oh,
I mean too.
so I mean that's how. And then when I did, I saw relationship on from a different lens. So what I say, I did not let the trauma that I got from that side, come to play with the new one. So I say, but because I said to myself, so I'm going to give myself the chance, but it might not be CCR. But once I'm able to let everything go and all the baggy, all the memories, because sometimes it's not when and you many be where you see me intimation when I start soon. So when I was able to let that go, I never looked back. That is women. When you're bad now yet no so no ye we no ye we no ye we who say oh about with your dummy. You might not see what she has in her for you, but if you who say soon be a few you can you feel it. Mon count but who say oh soon be a few my ha. Women when we're ready to let go, we drop you like potatoes. Near mash it. Near the butter you. Yeah,
No, Nanama McBrown, bro. For or see you are zero to me. You become zero.
yeah.
Zero. I say you don't exist. Like I say.
Me
Who?
who are
What?
me I see you like
What
me near
is
me money back.
Let's
baking
make the
biscuit
negative
kagusuana?
crack on.
Yeah,
But
me
I
who
say.
are
Mr. Modi baking bits kakagusuana and says yeah
I mean,
machine.
maybe okay, maybe one day. Me, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm speaking for, but Equia might be different. But me, there, you are zero to me, like
oh yeah.
zero. Unyo pia. like cold like that. Yeah.
Okay. Area.
When you start becoming Unyobia, they just say me.
Was it? Hey, mommy, yeah, mom,
Okay.
my
All
question.
right. Mama, I draw Kwachi Princess Akwaba and Anita Walanyo Nsuemu Akwaba. Aku,
Yeah.
at what point do you think you should let go?
When I
What are
don't feel
signs and symptoms?
when me feelings for you when ekasa mafandama when munhunuwa on famu when mansa wonka it's okay, like I'm able to leave, like like me okay, then man me mensa wonka naza, then I know that I have to let go because I'm done with you. um because okay, so if we're talking in general, then but if we're dealing with personal, kind of a little bit personal, I am them diehard love Anibi. I love very deep. Or it comes off like an obsession. Boo. My it is bad. So when I get to the
That
point where
that is what the men don't
yeah,
appreciate.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's so if I'm always in touch with you, if I always want to talk to you, know that I still have something for you. If I keep wanna see you, I still got something for you. If but when it gets to a point where okay, well, then 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 I know that it's just a matter of time that I'm going to bounce. Like I am going to because I've been working and processing the thing for some time, and I believe they as females, and as the meaningful P, most of you matured men and men who knows how women are wired knows that it takes women a long time to leave, but when they leave, they leave. And you know, and you maybe you will see the signs too sometimes. Well, and see, I mean, yes, that's me. When I don't feel these things for you anymore, me okay without talking to you, me okay that seeing you. Okay, if I go a little bit deeper, intimacy day, if I don't complain about how you F me and how I felt and all that, you should know that I'm detaching. I'm gone. Sebe, me fa udie dia, the other member be my farmer and kahoshe. Okay, yeah. So
So,
yeah,
and yet,
that's when I know I'm with you. Eddie.
second one, I compliment another.
Oh, I compliment or either compliment or tell you,
Make suggestions on how to
can I get
improve.
yes. If Menyobaka, if I still yearn for you. They oh you know that yeah, you're okay. But fine. Yeah. You become zero. Okay, there's something like again, Amide, personally, I don't have a balance. I think that's something I've noticed about myself. Mini balance in all aspects of my brabum. If I don't like you, you see it. Muntu me pretend. I don't know how to do that. So if I'm done with you, you know, it's either I love you hard or you are zero to me hard. There's no balance. I don't know how to do it. Me, I've tried her for how many years in year of my life. Since I had my main woman there, this is who I am. I do not have a balance. I don't know how to be in between me pretending like that kind of thing. If I love you, I love you hard. You will feel it. Maybe also you will feel it. You now, when you're the was you can see it. It's just a matter of time where and as I mistake now will be the next council there, naturally. And that's all. That's it.
The mistake is I want to be more business account. You be no
Debbie,
boy.
Debbie, it's America. Say question,
Our
who question there?
our there's a more business account.
No, but say, Dabi, say, which is okay because I'm a grown woman and I will own up to it. Mampere me join there. I'm going to conclude by saying,
mistake na as come be can
let me talk, please. I'm going to conclude by saying there, say me a mistake. I will never make a mistake to allow another man to enter me on your mistake. I know what I'm doing. So don't ever sit anywhere and think there's a obisma or a mistake. I meant what I was doing and I did it and I'll own up to it. Yes. So what I'm saying is that if I get to the point where I'm with you and somebody else touches me to that extent, we're done. Akosia knows I'm done with you. Until you are asking when do I know to let go? When somebody touches me, I know I'm done with you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So
further questions? Hey, how would you name you? Huh?
No further questions.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
One I would say here, so everybody is welcome to bring their suggestions because we want collective ideas. Here for it and bibia na ya experience. So say obisu bibia behu the governor or say when you are being ignored, silence and then distance words mean no meaning the same as he used to. Okay, I guess that when in same bia na waka was it one who meaning was start or dwindle another or a zero or a zero bar then you know it's time for you to bounce.
To bounce. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Like you say, I love you, and people act like they don't hear you and all those things. It's ready to bounce. I miss you. People don't talk. It's time to bounce. That's it. You have feelings for me. They don't talk. People have to bounce. It's as simple as that. I don't get it. Hey, the governor, my head and mommy mute one. That man can so heavy. Governor, I then wow.
Papa, and I also feel so another
Maybe
point is when I feel say I'm being disrespected in the relationship.
Okay, like how? I think one example that you don't stand up for them. Okay, she gave herself as an example. You don't stand up for her in front of people when there's a situation, especially when it involves another female where she's expecting the utmost protection.
I don't know if that goes under disrespect. I don't know, but
no, but it sure does. If another person is disrespecting a female that you know that you have something serious going on with, and you don't defend it, you don't say anything, you don't say don't talk to my girl, like, or in a way be try to shush the person or defend it. You're disrespecting the person. It just falls under disrespect. Honestly, no doubt. Missy. No, Missy, if I sit and watch somebody, of course I'm part of the disrespect. It's like I'm condoning it. Yeah, it's as because you expect the person to come through for you. So if you mean something to them, they should be the first person to say, "Hey, wait a minute.
I was
Wrong is wrong, right is right,
more
right?"
for like standing up for the person. But if it falls under disrespect, I understand what you mean by falling under disrespect.
Okay, so what else did you have in
To me,
mind?
I felt if the person talks to you anyhow, you know, and treats you anyhow without, considering you say, oh yeah,
like you don't matter.
pardon. Yeah, like with insults, like verbal abuse and like all those kind of stuff. Now, of course, it's time to go.
Like lack of concern for your feelings.
But the man's in the point, yo, more emotional as being dismissive of a person's
in
emotional
every
needs. I
way.
there.
Yeah.
That thing makes I suppose or killing and more because we are we are emotional beings. So any emotions are always at play. So if you downplay or be dismissive of a female's emotions, you want the relationship to end. Well, I didn't go grave that down there.
Now, Muripo, oh yeah, now what can anyway? So you miss out.
So we are speaking for Miss Alphonse. You as a man, you can also uh-huh.
we feel them may fuzzy when they feel dismissed that
Mhm.
on hot.
No, one part because you people are human beings too. But address it. Let me tell you something I do. I'm not supposed to talk about this thing, but let me say something. In a relationship, I'm very intentional. This I've learned over the years
No,
that
we have
you have
to
to
be.
be very, very intentional with the
Of
relationship.
course,
Relationship is work. Okay.
it
So
is.
for me, I've always talked about this thing where I don't do regrets in my life. As a crime paying and I'm not too well. I don't do that. My brain no until my process and when it comes to those things where I know I've wronged someone or I didn't do well by a person, in particular a man, then I have to be thinking. Yeah, you one na maybe I'm hey, you pay my you
Mhm,
you.
mhm.
Inti menyo wo hɔ a, I try to me perfect. But I do me ye me ye person but what you am I'm telling you, my brain, my everything works to the core, right? So from time to time, mate, I've taken a relationship as if it's a job where I do editing. When I'm there, I think through life, I think through stuff, and I question. And I will openly ask you, do you feel, and if you lie, it's on you. Do you feel respected by me? Am I respecting you? Because me enipa, I don't know whether maybe I've done or my actions or behavior be unset well with you. I will ask you, "Ntita Papa, fana menyon wo ho," and I come to ask you, Papa, out of the blue or something. Papa, if you there, my respect to her. It's a self-check. I'm doing a self-introspection
Mm,
concerning that relationship. It means that you mean something to me. And you tell me yes, I'll take your word for it. If it's a no, open up and say it's a no. I feel like you dismiss my emotions. The problem is that a question here will be say, I bet you and I can bet on my life there. So you won't be bold to say this thing. You won't say it. But you
Like
see,
what?
we are running a show. You're saying it. That you think men
Like
don't
what?
feel. When you feel any type of way, any dismissive of emotions or whatever, when if I'm with you, let's talk about it.
yeah.
Talk about it. Don't you see the problem is most of you men, to answer your question right now, you hate to be vulnerable when even when you're in a relationship. But my question is that when if you're able to stick your thing inside of me, what else can you not talk to me about? I don't get it.
Mm,
Your vulnerability is even going naked before me. That is the
So
highest
so
vulnerability for me.
so okay. So hold on.
Okay.
You keep saying you don't get it, and I
I
don't
don't get it.
blame you for not getting it because
Okay, then help
you will
me
never
get it.
get it. You can never be
Why
a man.
not? Help me get it.
You are not a man. The way
I
you
get
all
it.
process the way you all
Uh-huh.
process things is
Right.
different from the way. So that's the reason why we can never get you women, and you men are never supposed to get
Yeah,
us.
but my
We
pena
cannot
kind of papa.
process things the
Say
same way.
feel it there. Me
No,
you wanna say feel them on respect to her. Why can't you tell me?
yeah, that's a different story altogether. But when you are
That's what
saying
I'm
that,
saying. That's
you
all
are
I'm
saying
saying.
that
Uh-huh.
time things
so
or
your
times that
problem is the vulnerability.
you expect the man to be vulnerable in I mean with you because you share
No,
the intimate.
where vulnerability means if I'm being dismissive of your emotions, like I today, I'm thrown away.
Okay,
That's where I'm saying that
again,
it's all part
again.
of vulnerability, Anna.
Okay, if you listen to me, you understand that one, we are
Uh-huh.
not wired the same way. In being
Okay.
fupi, in being fupi, our mentality is that as a man, when you keep when you I wouldn't say nag or complain. Like be you be say people will catch up ben use na kasa pd ben use na bibia enwin de ben use na bibia na complain. Ibenye besimo akadama asem natural. So you think there as a man, the man will feel free to come and talk to Missy about certain things. So only me there. Every at that time, over address. But Ochinebi was very fair. Benina or show emotions or your
But
problem.
that is
Benina or
scary.
show emotion. Oh, yes, scary. It is what it is. So as a woman, if you are with your man, I think there you need to figure out say BB as BB is someone who you need to
Uh-huh.
be able to detect. Now, lucky
Hey.
obi oho
Mhm.
baka
Juma
chiro.
pa na mo de ma yesa no.
Oh yeah, Juma, the same way
Na
I
de
want
ye mind readers ana.
the same way I want to more switch off and we don't know what to do.
No,
Sometimes
but
we
don't
start
say that. We are trying to see where we can come to a
I'm
good
saying,
AE in a
I am
relationship.
saying,
The
there are
fact that
some.
we switch doesn't mean you should also be
Say.
switching.
Because you are putting too
Yes?
much pressure on yourself. There are some things you cannot do anything about it. We all wish we live in an utopic world. We all wish we live in an ideal world, but
Uh-huh.
it's never going to be like that. So you need to be fluid. You need to accept that there are things. There's this serenity prayer that
Mhm.
um, God should give you the wisdom to know the things you can change and the things you cannot change. The serenity to understand the difference between the two. So if you're able to understand that there are some things you can change, some things you cannot change. If you get the wisdom to know the difference between the things you can change and the things you cannot change, you'll be fine. But if you confuse them, the things you cannot change, you keep trying to change. The things you can change, you are not trying to change. So you need to, and these things are not constant or persistent with everybody. There are some
Yeah.
things you can change in man A, and you can never change in man B. So if you feel like you're able to change some things in Ami, and then
Uh-huh.
you go and meet Kwame, and you feel like, oh, Mutumu Sisan, Papa, until other Mutumu Sisan Kwame, now
No, 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 no.
5 years, and you're stressing yourself out. You are stressing yourself for no
No, no.
reason.
You're
So
I don't think you are getting what I
no.
said.
I get what you are saying, but what I'm saying is that
Yeah, yeah. Come.
what you want will not always be what will be given to you, will not always be what will be manifested to you. There are some men, trust me, a bit vulnerable. A bit they will come to you with everything. Every aspect of the emotions on your beshare. Ibi but inya benyinfo nyinaa na wɔte dɛm ɛne inya benyin bi ama ɔnyɛ dɛm nti mɛn hɔ there ɛkɛhyɛ benyin bi a ɔnte dɛm
Okay, the
inya
answer.
benyinfo nyinaa
Papa,
wɔyɛ hard hearted inya
see,
benyinfo
more,
nyinaa na
but
wɔyɛ
all
hard
I'm
hearted.
saying is, when I ask a question there, do we also think the meaningful that you don't feel being dismissive of your emotions? America there. You most men don't speak in the abyss one point we are one. How would we
Right.
know that we are being
Exactly. And
dismissive?
that's
And
where
I think Kwame did
I
not
went
even
by
get what I
telling
said. You know, so I would try to go
that's
ahead,
where I went by telling you that some men obi puacho ha moro I say Papa, some will even say you like nagging. You understand? So at the back of being in the mind, So feel that over back bakani ni emotional status or whatever the thought process Let's say I'm an impression there or naga. Do you think they will come to you?
but
Another be
Papa, if
what can you baby ma waka channel or naga?
yeah, but
Another
that is
waka
the
some
problem I have.
sometimes
That is
no
the problem I have.
no
If you
you
But
see
deal
Papa,
with Missy and Missy tells you that, don't come and deal with me
yeah,
that same way. Don't do that.
exactly.
That's
okay.
what we are saying. You
Okay,
are repeating
sometimes
your own self, Papa.
say
You're
no say
repeating yourself. Some
the
men you
master
won't deal with the same way. I mean, you'll be
chora.
dealer.
I go say
Eh,
the master
eh,
chora. I don't think you
eh.
listen. See, sometimes you guys want us to listen to you, but when we are talking, you don't want to listen. Mbenyinfo, sometimes assembly or what ebeka in a different context. Ebonyi na ni wefi. What or that to need that then another issue will happen. Then we'll connect the master, and you'll be confused as to why is he doing that. Look, if you plan a movie, keke, okay, watch a movie unrelated to the two of you, and then someone makes a statement, and then you pass a comment. I can't send it directly, but we'll register. And that's why I'm saying sometimes when you fool your chance that you won't say, because these things we will not verbally put them out to you. We might manifest it with our actions, but if you listen, you won't sometimes if you be assembly if you be no story narrate in a make a comment to be in a war register when it's room. So it's not necessarily there. These things they are very, very dicey. Like they are not easy. One empirical. Like you cannot do direct research. And then the crazy part is they vary from person to person.
Okay. It's a papa. It's a papa. You're saying that human beings should be living like that, where movie keke. And these things we also hear it from men saying, "But here to it's movie keke no afa some personal. I today obi cheat and then the people no." But so if you're saying this, it means that we all as human beings, both genders, we are wired like that and we have issues because then I was into all there and you may be some missing answer or you're missing answer. And I may share me opinion. You take that opinion as we answer. I don't get it. That's why I don't get it. Because it's something we are all working on. So what do you mean? And you see a new Nkomo. And you come and brasso na be protective na papa bully me wa hase.
Abonsam no na modam no. Onyim hetim asem o. Anyen no bia enyu a obenya until egbu ewenum asem. Egbu ewa no we hu hetim asem. So and like with the other time in America, some of the characteristics of a good person. Obi o henye na drive benyin. Anya na benyin po besia. Obi o henye na drive po keke. That short drive or whatever trip you guys are taking, within that period, and the driving alone can give you a real example of who that person is. Think of Obia or driver, Obia onion baby, maybe a mistake kakra. Now we're cutting off. The way they will slam the brake, they will slam their horn, they will cast the person out, speed out to get to a person with the middle finger. Think of Obidamo. On you baby, it's just 2 seconds mistake. So that right there and there, you should have an idea that the when you pay Obi on you nuponyo. And to say me can be abazon or the
It's papa. Can we really say that is an absolute thing? You sure?
There are so many things. If you want to know how they will treat you, look at how they treat their mothers. Look at how they treat their sisters. There are certain things that there's no way you can run away from. Benina ombuni mami ombuni sisters. Forget.
You mo bi so obuni maame pa ofani maame nsi from so omu ma enti ano so
but I'm just going by the general indices, the general things that you look out for. It's when you find these things you need to one can figure out for yourself. Again, you need to figure out what you can change and what you cannot change, and you need to pray for the wisdom to know the difference between the two. Otherwise, you always be frustrated. And if you can't change something, you can't change it. Period. Into me, I want to say, you will wish. Everybody wish. We all can couch our own ideal partners in our heads, but you never get it because even you benina or you're vulnerable, but or you lazy. Even you benina or you're vulnerable, undress ye. Even you benina or dress ye. No one yefe. Ibenye benyina no ho ye fe on pie adwuma ye eti itu mukene na kam benyin suzu nke ode ho ye fe afi adwuma ye e vulnerable
na nti asama papa orike onye wona kasa amia
na wakuti na wo show you that I'm talking
to I'm just trying to figure out because the word vulnerable I it's not a trigger more makara
No, no,
I,
you keep saying it, and I know the but what I'm
no,
trying to
on
the
home,
point
madam.
I'm making,
It's not. It
I
will
want
be a
kasa,
nice
I
thing to
want
do, but
kasa,
on home, madam.
yes, but it won't always happen. That's all the empowerment
Ooh,
I'm
over
giving you
that.
is there. You
Mm-hmm,
wish you can have it, but you might have it sometimes, but you won't always have it. Know
mm-hmm.
that once you know that you won't always have it, oh, because you always talk about, and I know that are important to you, but I just want you
Hey,
to
but
understand
you
that
also like Bobby, and you always talk about it. What is wrong with it?
what is wrong
So
with
why
what is
you
wrong with
emphasizing on my vulnerability there? Oh, madam. It's something
now
I'm just saying there.
what are you talking about?
No, I'm just saying that we all like what we like in
But,
people. We
okay,
wish
okay.
they are like that, but it's not a big deal like there the way you are making it sound.
I don't.
I
No,
don't
no,
put a
no, no,
mention.
no. I will mom empower that you always talk about it, but know that it won't always be there. So just accept whatever you have because it won't always be there. If you
Which
are
I
happy
get
with
it,
my
which I accept, but I'm just saying there.
and what has that got to do with Obi?
I'm just saying there. It will be nice if a man can speak up to let because especially in relationship and
It
it's I'm
would be
also
nice.
urging everybody on there try to communicate. It's okay, yes, I'll say
Yeah.
be a man, no, but I think sometimes we might read even wrong meanings into one actions that will end the relationship, but if people not hear them, so it's
Mm.
just a discussion. It's something I'm just urging you, man, because we are sure there will be a girl be a job and there will be a job some years back based on BBO fee there and Kenty because ebisha na mpo nya dem ne ochiro but anka ama we nhu nso feel okay abente people are no fam ho but no nya dem na ote so it all comes under the umbrella of being vulnerable.
So
Speak
I
up
mean personally,
sometimes. Yeah.
personally, and I'm saying this for myself, and maybe it applies to other men as well.
Mhm.
Personally, I have let go so many people in my life because of inyeme bi a unconsciously woye and
Mhm.
ansem bi a unconsciously working, and
Mhm.
that to me
Mhm.
is their real person.
Oh
And if I
Jesus
feel
Christ.
that this is your real person and I cannot live with it, I won't give you a chance to fake. This is your real person. Someone likes it that way. It's not me. This is
Mm.
your real person. And mobia tibia no partner ho. Mobia tibia be say dwomanfo be yin bi ho ope. Be say bi a osha de bi o dress up no yiyi no ho na nufu kakra gu ho ne sra ho kakra gu ho be yin bi ho ope. So the fact that men pe no, it doesn't mean that I mean a men pe obi pe. Okay, so when it comes to these things now, are you personal and on your universal, like really
Okay.
most things are not universal. Most things are not benyin bi wɔ hɔ a ɔpɛ bi sɛ ɔnum wi paa. Benyin bi wɔ hɔ a ɔpɛ bi sɛ ɔnum
Na
wi.
we so
Besia
casting.
bi wɔ hɔ
We are
no,
we
no,
casting.
it's a fact. Besia bi wɔ hɔ a ɔpɛ bi na ɔnum nsa ɔdwi ɔtum ɔdwi nduro de si no do bɛyɛ dɛ 1 hour. Besia bi so wɔ hɔ a wɔ ɔnya ne 5 minutes a ɔyɛ okay. You understand? Obia bia wo nezi wo. It's that one can say I could say they be a canoe.
Eh,
Obia ne a it you
eh,
can't put bell hole in a round
eh,
back.
man catch you, man catch you. Eh, never suffer, man catch.
So let's be a bit because
In, in, in,
look
in,
sometimes in my opinion sometimes you need to let go. Okay,
Yeah.
you need to let go when you feel like the relationship is one-sided, when
Mm-hmm.
you
yeah,
are the one always trying to make the thing
it
work,
works.
you are the one
Mm-hmm.
always trying to keep in touch, you are the one always trying to find out how to
Mm-hmm.
make this thing work, and the other person is so comfortable in their position where they are not doing anything, like they are comfortable, and now
Mm-hmm.
they are regret, what can I do to make this thing work?
Yeah.
Araba bisa question ni bi. I say mmenyinfo na ankasa no, when the relationship doesn't work, does it affect them? Do men even care when the game is over? Look, to the short answer is yes. The long answer might be no, but the short no. I think I'm reversing it. I think I'm
I
reversing it.
feel saying
And
I think
Missy,
I'm not.
when you
in the
are with
short run,
somebody
in the short run,
and they don't care whether they lose you or not, that is
Yeah.
when you have to let it go.
Yes.
if
Yes,
if
like
if the moment you
oh,
get that feeling, that is your first
mm,
cue.
mm,
The
that's
moment
it.
you get that feeling, that is your
Ubekwa ako.
first cue because
Ubekwa ako.
at that time,
That's all.
see, the
Mm,
crazy part is when the person, and that's not
mm,
only men, women. So both of us, when a person is in the state where maybe they are on fun, then the more you
Yeah.
try, the more the more you try to salvage the relationship, the more because I now on fun. And see, I mean, what are you doing? About something about
Mm.
the more you try to win a hippo more or pet or can for you to say there. Now
Yeah.
wait, um sometimes to naturally, and it happens naturally, you outgrow each other.
Hmm.
It happens.
That's the sad one.
It happens. Um
no. Odru, why you not so then? And yeah, obi can be and obi akwa no kwan just like nine.
no, so you see,
Them particular one need the matter them kofa can't teach you munam shago.
so as we grow,
Mhm.
we develop different interests and
Okay.
different desires. Our personal goals shift. It changes per association with other people, environmental
Mm-hmm.
changes. Like a lot of things change. Now, if you are not lucky to be with someone who is fluid enough to
Huh.
understand your changes in your interest and desires and aspirations and goals now, then there's a problem. Because then when you want to do something different, the person sees it as a threat.
Mm.
Huh.
When you want to improve yourself, why all of a sudden you want to go to the gym? I've been saying all of a sudden diet. Why are you so concerned about your looks all of a sudden? Then there and there, you know there's a problem. Because I will know if you're okay, maybe stage BR now I want to look a certain way. So I'm working on it. ABR may take a classes B, may take course B, may BB. And then all of a sudden the person has a problem with it. It's because our goals and who desires and who aspirations are shifting. Honestly, either or the opposite direction, another baby will see. So what happens is you are outgrowing that person. And that if the person is not moving with you, then you keep going. You keep going on, or either know, or maybe one or another, or before. So that's where the gap comes, and it's so hard to fill that gap because outgrown who be nyoma pi asesa on your read obasesa,
Mm.
Uh-huh.
and it's very hard to match up with or be on you ready to
And Papa, does this apply to marriage too? You think these things happen
any
in marriages
relationship,
too?
Yeah.
anything.
It does.
Oh,
Now
okay.
why do people get married for 40 years and then all of a sudden they come out and say that they don't want to do this anymore?
I
I
think
mean,
it does.
it
Mm,
happens. Any relationship, any romantic setting, it happens. Even ordinary friendship, grandpa, sometimes it does. Even friendship,
okay.
sometimes it does. So that that one is a very very dangerous one because it's really hard to salvage that. It's really
Mm.
really hard to salvage that. Like no no, I isn't, I isn't, I very very difficult too. Um, That's something that you need to
Yeah, and another point I would like to add about outgrowing a relationship, and they say obi ohonoma initially no, and that's obi ohonoma or worry at a younger age,
Mhm.
maybe I need 20s mu. I feel the only na oh yeah, it is my papa kind no. Na ono no only na ni taste asisa ma onye
Mm.
anọ ware ne 20s mu ne si bia no odu 30s mu ohu different taste na ade ehu nti ọpẹ dẹ
Charlie.
nti no yeah ẹno nso otum ha adwen ehu ehu taste foforọ nti no
mhm,
obi wɔ hɔnom a na wakɔ akɔware obi a ɔnyɛ well educated ehu afei deɛ ɔbɛkɔ enyim kakra no ɔhwɛ a ɔsɛ wenya obi a wakɔ school kakra no
Mhm.
intelligence no ɔyɛ good no na afei n'adwen ɔshift aba no do obi wɔ hɔnom a ɔfa na ɔnhyɛ dɛ anim dressing biara saa na afei deɛ onyini no as time goes on ɔhyɛ obi a kyale ɔde to fam a wobɛfa no fam afei
Mm.
na ne focus na akɔ nti there are so many things I feel say in a relationship no if the foundation is not stronger because as time goes on no your bow relationship your bema relationship man at the end of the day no obema ne kwa abonte there are thousands of women out there definitely no ne be obi so wohu Anna, the same happened to Mba. There are thousands of men out there. Obi any bebo obi so. Inti, if you don't really have a strong foundation in a relationship, now when you're grounded trust me, you're definitely gonna be a kind of thing.
frustrated. I mean,
Frustrated, you're gonna be I need this word. Tempted, you're gonna be distracted. Nina depending on your foundation in the relate any ahosheso. Because without that, trust me, because feels sometimes so be worry, ukunu be feel say, Charlie, my worrying about be kwa want no who be say, damn, be worry or be kwa want na fi who about for say minyanka, nina ahosheso, any solid foundation. Without that, Charlie, there's too many temptations out there. It depends on one kasa.
This goes for both the being and the
Oh,
BC and you'll be wa. It's once the on your uncle in a penny per chrono. Right?
definitely. You
Inti
always have to know
Ejuma
that everybody is replaceable. Everybody.
others
Everybody.
are in
Always put it at the back of your mind.
except for me, of course.
the Are you?
Then.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Until we have to. If you put that at the back of your mind, actually, you're good. What I say? You're good.
Mm.
Men feel there. You find there, I'll use myself as an example there. Maybe I'm new hobby or honor like 20 years, Me feel there, like, I'm doing everything. Charlie, there's other women there that's eyeing him, that's spotting him. And so I have to make sure I'm keeping up,
Now put me
If I yeah, I have to make sure
So
I'm
you see,
doing
I think that Missy, that is when you have to be checking. Into Kwame, I saw you wrote something earlier. Maybe you misunderstood what I said. That's why you have to be checking whether it's even for me. What I've also learned a little bit when it comes to relationship is sometimes it's even important to ask your partner whether they feel loved by you. If you're loving them right, you're loving them
it's
the
Davy,
way they
I
want to be
I
loved,
won't cut you
right?
off. It's important to ask any question.
Thank you.
Any,
Are you fucking them
any,
right? How they want it?
any.
Do they still feel that? And that's what I'm saying. So if people are honest with you and they come out to openly say, "Oh, Yes, no, I feel like this that you did maybe yesterday, I didn't enjoy it. Okay, it's been going on for some time. Can we switch up? Okay, I don't feel loved by you because you don't treat me this, you don't do this, you don't touch me this way, or maybe you used to serve my food in a certain way, but now you've stopped. You see, that's what I'm talking about. If the end goal is to stick or be together for a long time, these are the things that you need to be having, like talk about. Do
Yeah,
people feel respected by you? Are they okay? Are you doing something right? Kasa wan kasa, because you nipa when you're perfect. You want to
So
always check
so
these things sometimes with the partner. That's
let
how
me
I feel.
let me go back to what I was saying.
Oh Jesus
When
Christ.
any watch him pepe pill. Come on. But check this out. This is from a man, okay? And that's why I'm saying that yɛn nyinaa yɛntumi nyɛ pɛ da. Here's another man saying that the moment you come and ask him pokeke, that does he feel disrespected? That alone makes him feel disrespected.
No,
And
I
you
didn't
can
say,
you should
do you feel disrespected? That's not what I said. You guys are misquoting what I
whatever you
said.
said, okay, whatever you asked, that do I respect you enough? It's the same thing, it's just the opposite. It's the same thing.
Oh, do you feel,
Whatever
do
he said,
you feel, how do
okay,
you feel that
he's saying,
I'm
Akosia, you need to understand that what you want is not what you always get. He is saying that honor as a person, if baby send the man samuna, he will even feel disrespected. Why can't you accept that?
at the same time, Papa, somebody would not feel
No,
disrespected
Max
too.
was say
Exactly.
so. It was just
Yeah.
a suggestion I was saying
Exactly.
there. Let's not. Okay, let's move from here because it's like it's coming off as if what I said does not make sense at all. It does make
It makes
sense.
sense. You are not
If
listening.
to
I'm
honor
saying
it's a
it
problem,
makes
then that's
sense,
fine.
but it makes sense to somebody else. It won't make sense to somebody else. So
Somebody has never had a
if you meet
problem me
someone,
saying that.
good.
So
If you
what's
meet
the problem?
someone that it doesn't make sense, yeah, all fine and well and good. But if you meet someone that it doesn't make sense to her, don't be frustrated. That is all I'm trying to say. Open one more example, typical
Okay.
example there. You
Which is
expect it to
okay.
make
I
sense.
get that.
Okay.
Okay.
So then when you get into that situation, I'm not here frustrated because you know,
No. But I'm not frustrated. I don't know what you're saying. It was just a suggestion I was making. Two,
Yeah.
I was trying to say there, it's okay to check whether Nipan or you okay. Are you loving? Am I loving you, right? If my partner comes to ask me, I go, yeah, do you feel loved by me? Am I doing everything right by you? I'm not going to get upset. It's just something I'm throwing in out there. Everybody is different, which we get it. So, Papa, if you come at me like that, I see that I mean to me there. Everybody is different. I've dealt with different people. Everybody deals with things different. Some people they will not talk, they are more action. I know somebody who does not talk much, but hands down, their actions has taught me so much there. I've known that, oh wow, this person is an action person. I can't some channel or say, yeah, you will know through the person's action. Once you will know. One fine age, one yet one say, or say born for age, you will know. So everybody is different. Yes, I do know that. That's why I keep. Am I confused or like I say you are hammering on them off and no, I do know that.
David, let me add this to what you're saying. I feel like men don't talk that much and they're not vulnerable that much. But as soon as they find that woman, they are vulnerable to that woman. I can tell you that.
it's
They are
possible.
able to,
Missy,
and I'm
no matter
saying
what,
that
my papa can nanyan. We are all like that. So if you say that, Papa, I'll say I disagree. In somewhat, some men do. Some women also do the same thing. But I'll
Papa
tell you the
Pepe,
fact.
Papa
We move by the things that we've been through in life. So
yeah,
if we say that, then we are not being honest to our listeners. We are all moved by what we've been through. There are times where things that somebody has done to you, it scares you. It makes you watch out a bit. Even though maybe you're not yo, but crazy, you are watching out and being careful around crazy, which in actual sense it doesn't make no sense. Or in there, it will be them. But nipa That's how we're wired. Intina, a quarter to be now, but you say, sure, and also, it's, or they are cautious of everything around you. Honestly, in will be at the be. There should always be a balance, which we get it. A man who would be, when I talk about vulnerability, it's a lot of things. It's not just about Obi talking. It's being vulnerable. It goes broad. Like can say,
No,
I have somebody.
I think so. You're not
I feel
understanding
so
what
safe
I
with this
said.
person when I ask the person for BB, and the person boldly will send me a picture of of okay, this is what I don't like. Okay, me what dollar pay. Hey, do you know what that means? For somebody to I mean, it's a big deal for me. That is vulnerability. It's so beautiful.
Okay, it's because
Minio, we pen and
asema Missy
welcome.
Kenya in there. Tell you, I'm a nipa kuna. I is so comfortable around you.
That's what I
They
meant,
they they
Davi.
they don't care giving opening the volume for you to see what's in there. There's another person somewhere. Nipa
Mm-hmm,
kuna yet so comfortable with that person there. Obi said
mm-hmm.
has a pressure off.
Okay,
So
okay,
so when you find yourself in that situation now, if you find yourself to be the other person now, yes, not wrong because obviously I will nipan why we put we chane a account where we take snapshot of net account balance as and
Because
then
they are
person
so comfortable with you.
yes
They
yes
like
okay,
because when you there easy another person should baby or baby say now or catch on you be point so
okay,
why would I
okay,
even bother explaining myself to that person?
okay. I
That's
get where you're coming from.
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all I'm trying to say. That's all
Okay,
I'm trying to say.
okay, okay.
Anyway,
They will be
I
crying
think the
vulnerable
matters.
with their friends than their partners.
yep.
Oh, I know,
Because
ma'am, I know somebody like that that
yeah,
tells me, oh,
yeah,
these things
you
I'm
know,
telling you, I can't
yeah,
even tell
yeah.
me
It's
anything. I'm saying,
I
wow.
think say my papa
So,
kind also no. It's
no,
you should take
yeah,
it
yeah,
like
Uncle
that.
Fupo said, he
Yeah,
yeah, them.
yeah. But I think say in a relationship, I add this in a relationship, no, at least you and your spouse, no, you should make your spouse feel comfortable to the point, say they are able to open up to you. Because obey ya day and you kuno or you one point two and you open up to them, but a friend. That is crazy.
Asem bi okati o baby. As an baby so that the matter there
Oh,
was a
that
the
is
man.
that is crazy. So we have to try. We have
No,
to
but
try.
Missy, when do you think? Okay, let me ask Papa this question. Maybe the two of you. Do you think when you are in a relationship like that, at that point, you think you should bounce where you can?
No, I
What
don't
do you
think
think?
you. I don't think you should. But well, I don't think to me neither. I don't think you should because I don't know the relationship. No, that would be my answer. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't think you should because maybe you're not able to be vulnerable with the person, but there are so many things that you want that person like as a spouse. Ehu. Nti no, I don't think so. There are so many relationships there. They are not being vulnerable with their spouses, but they're still there. But they are vulnerable with their friends. They are open up. They are so comfortable to like, open up to one now for phone day, but nipa onye damn like, they can't. So I don't think that should be a problem, you know. Nti ehu the man memo on your headache. But I feel say as time goes on and you have to find a way to make the person try as much as possible there. And when my nipa na comfortable to the point there, as time goes on, a bit might open up to you in a relationship, whether Benina and Ande Bisiana, that's what we have to try and create that safe haven. No? And I say we know, in our relationship for our spouses.
Again, so it still comes back to the serenity prayer. No? that Nyankopon should give you the wisdom to know the things you can change and the
Yeah,
things you cannot change, and
absolutely.
then the spirits to know the difference between the two of them. Um, I guess we'll have to continue the second part next week. When
Okay.
to know you are being let go. When to know you are being let go. Um, it will rub off a lot from this one.
Yeah.
When to let go. It will rub off a lot, but there might be some slight because this time it's about you. Young fun there. The first part is about when you are letting someone else go. So it goes that way. But this time it's about you. When you feel like Worijao, what are the signs and symptoms from the other person? So this one is from you to that person. So next week is from that person to you. Abenyama na nyimpa na beye za chome unde no chale Worijao. No. And at that time, what is your final decision? About work towards it, and now there ever for marriage counselor cry high life radio also our final word to be us but my hint pedam in a banner counselor on my hand ne
Mr. K.
counselor
Yes, sir.
uh
Mhm.
me who say what no I sharp
Ebe
kakra
Oh,
one
ebono
yeah,
abo
yeah.
amayena
Oh, yeah. Vulnerability, I think Missy was right. There's always that person.
Yep.
Ah, or make it you feel that you can be vulnerable. Or the person make you that comfortable, say. And normally men try. You say they don't try, cry, they try. But the reception they get from the first time they do it would dictate.
small
Yeah,
comments be
so yeah,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, sorry. This
yeah,
is steady.
it will dictate whether they're going to go for it because we're used to not doing it. And right from infancy, they teach us not to do it.
not to do it.
Uh-huh. To be try to over here, some comment you might even think there is just maybe you're even joking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the last. Yeah, not they're not.
Kwame kasa ntɛm yɛsrɛ wo a kasa na deɛ wopɛ sɛ aka na aka ne nyinaa.
They're disrespecting and that Daavi come.
Menim sɛ no akyirɛ aba asoro bɛkyerɛkyerɛ bi
Okay.
tie.
Yeah, and
Before you ever disrespected, madam, if you ready to real quick, why not? Maybe say about 12. Now, I feel me for time. I can
ɛneɛ na
okay, sorry,
ɛneɛ na atiefoɔ yɛdi nkɔmmɔ yi a yɛhwɛ hwan na ɛsɛ wogyae wɔ bi. Wo a wohunu sɛ wei bi gyaa no. Yɛgu so di na next week yɛbɛtoa so yi na yɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛ self assessment na woahunu sɛ ɔdɔfo a na ne wɔ hɔ megyae ne yɛba anaa wogyaa no ana. Nti nyame yɛ adom a da sɛ nnɛ yɛbɛsan anim adi abiri nkra mu ɛne na mo nuaba Daavi B 11 years megu so o serɛ mu a nti ɛneɛ na bye. Anwumi radiofoɔ na abɔ mmɔ mana anaa media. Oh.
yeah. The I actually met someone. The concept of trust crowd was both of us had a different way. Trust, keke, because I know Nadia say it's either she trusts you or don't trust you. Period. And Namidian say I can trust you on some things and not some things. And that was like a debate for like 2 years. And people are different. Respect, remember they understand. If I respect you, things that I don't expect to be done to me, or things that I don't feel comfortable. So maybe you be, and I have to question myself whether you're going to feel disrespected or not. That if I respect you that much, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not even gonna try that, because the slim chance of disrespecting you is a problem for me. So the fact that you feel comfortable to ask me whether I feel disrespected or not, that means you're willing to take a chance.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So that's
To
what I said. That Kwame, you
oh no, man, can't.
understood what I said.
Daavi, you in
Yeah.
particular, if on a personal level,
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing you can do to me to make me feel disrespected by you because of what you've done to me on the past, that I feel so much respected. Say, be ever harm. I know that, so it's not on a personal level. I'm just talking on a general level. Say, when somebody takes the chance, if somebody's willing to take a risk on something that the person is not sure about, disrespecting me, I feel disrespected about that. And mind you, people that know me say I have a there's so many things you can do. So when you're doing something like I do amico or Kwame to be disrespectful, disrespected about it or not, and yet you try it, and now you're asking me whether I feel disrespected or not. I kind of feel say, if you're willing to risk it, that's disrespectful enough. So it's not my patron.
Okay. So I get it. So where? Okay. Oh wow. And yeah. Okay. I think I get it, because I at first I thought that you didn't get what I'm saying by tell you I'm could be say ah, do you feel this is no.
I
It's
feel
just a
like
check.
if you think you can walk that thin line with me,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you don't respect me enough. You
Okay.
get what I
Okay.
mean?
I get what you mean. Now I get it. Fantastic.
Nah,
When do you know to Papa then no by the umisano, when does he know to say oh I will be bad? Umisano.
I had time in but Kwame,
time not
do you
sometimes.
Abedimpo, Kwame Kofi Kina.
but chime in on just weigh in real quick. Just
Yeah,
30
I
seconds.
think I don't have a lot of experience in that. Normally, me na yo mujami, you know.
No tight.
Mhm.
And so what the end next week?
Experience, yeah, next week now.
Next week then I'll be only a
Just
best
some
share.
Sunday, some mujami, I say about the same.
No. It's next week. Who now bet time no
Okay.
mujai no. Like
Okay.
what were some signs that
And this week, I'm meeting because about most of them who later cry. Mujambe 1 year, son of me.
Ata, move on, baby. Move. Yeah, I'm found, I'm fresh, I'm baby, you. I'm found, I'm
okay. I'm saying from the it's Missy. You're quite visiting. I can't have say shoot. Yeah, man, yes, I'm quite visiting shoot. It's Missy. My own 30 seconds submission.
Okay, made 30 second submission.
Mm.
To them I make say our relationship more and as our room net feel they maybe our partner no never know about try and create a safe haven and make him very, very comfortable for him to be able to open up. Another ABC and so on. Another thing too, so that helps is let's go on dates, okay? Go on dates and make sure they like you talking about the relationship to then Madavi kind, you know. Bibi or relationship maybe I feel that you guys need to discuss, no, you discuss. And I think we were talking about how um my OC like to let go, no. To me, and I feel say if I'm feeling disrespected now, I'm gonna give you a peace out. I'm not gonna, entertain disrespect. Only a number one. And also, if I feel that I'm not being appreciated enough in the relationship, and I say valued in the relationship, I feel say it's a waste of time. I'm gonna bounce. I think say it will be any ma or feel the bit to my handle. Into also they feel they into my handle, some specific year. Then you give it a piece out. Yeah, better out of next week. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Ako.
Okay, so it's here for yeah, when you ask system mobility. I mean, multi nonsense near the Yamina may conquer but it must say that moba and more shame. Thank you. But I think the one who started saying the panon here, say, and ran also, so trust so. Now, the Nkomoni baby, Kahano, Nasa, same good to one person, Bisa Papa. And maybe the be out, so they are can't get it. Now be Jow be a catcher, Jan of catcher for what? Well, who's any panu Jow, ba? And I wore wire fast, ye Jano quick, said your winner brick, Papa says, scratches and catcher them. Eho, and the me Javas and we're seen there. Na nyame adom next week obɛkyerɛkyerɛ me mu sɛ mahunu sɛ obi gyaa me ba na me ba yɛ fast yɛ gyaa no na sɛ me san kɔbɔ na ma sɛ bi be gyaa wo no medwene ho a no
You can't
ɛno
think
na
fast.
medwene ho a mente ase a I can't think far on this thing.
Nti on cheche mu the reason why
Next week wɔbɛkyerɛ mu sɛ mahunu m'ani tua sɛ nnipa yi deɛ wɔyɛ bi akyerɛ sɛ onyame obɛgyaa me na me ma yɛ fast yɛ gyaa no a Usi minko bona maneze mi jano. Sese. Ni se ho. Etiefo. Baby yedi mu besi. Na se ne muni aba Daavi B. Mbete me nka hu manim fefefe. Me de manim fefe ne beba. Am de abe fesi bra no awate ho no. No wa cheche na se mu ache. Era wasi bebre.
Yeah, that's it. Daavi B na what's it called? Kansala.
Oh, that be happening. That be
Okay.
happening. But still, I'm on my head so far.
Let me
Kwame
do
se
some.
de ya. Me hu so ujame no. Me sa ma heads up. Wait.
Yeah, my head's up, boy.
And then shout out to MC. Dami lie. This is me chance can come here. Wajulu was yak. Hey, Charlie, deal with it. Wajulu, baby, I will be a Amwano Thomas. See Chiao. Labi Joshua. Hey, Joshua Labi.
request me the movie cry.
Oh, you can.
I don't know. The name sounds so familiar. Labi. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Moakwaba, and that's so journey. Kofi Yeboah, and Moakwaba, and that's so journey. Angie K, hey, we did the head, and the Abra Friday, coming bold in the mouth. I mean, the enemy. Angie K, simple. Angie K, Asa. It's in there, they say. If you are that, Munina Mumbra. Mumra na mumiti variety night. Some bebre cost to see idea. Ghana yede.
Yes, very
Yetichi omuba kakaka. Hopefully they will be named and shamed. So I'm find ye katasumu muasu na asem ni nkowudi a. Ya chi ebi mu. Ndro and sisi asomati say ya che bi mu so ana omode track bi ko baby ze mu ko he na nyoma egumam say ECG nyoma na ayɛ ni bi.
I'm coming to Christiana. Yeah, so good.
Yami adoma 350 million bi.
Say bedroom.
You have been this thing and this thing, okay? Okay.
Ndro sika bi 350 million hwem sika and capricious. Ndro sika bi ese epie ho baby nti ebe hese ebenye bi de e atete e hot so a e saka sika na e bi akoye NkomohNkitnkiti because sisi ade ni aye na in the meantime obi a bompa ma vice president say no ho fa no kakra but hopefully by next week the nyame adoma wayɛ kama na wabafi abefo na mo wo hye ne evo no muso nyina mo sisiru ma pampas obi yare a na mutu na nkwa asɛm na mudi o ma mi anka saa na oba wuhye ama no politics e man kwofo di nkwasi asɛm o krom like it's just so annoying but anyway that and many other things are if you other the baby Kwame ochina what's the plan?
Ochina no plan.
Ochina no plan. Okay.
Kwame na so ba ya chew ana oba na ya be ya
yeah. My birthday no say babysitting
ya o ma o kwan
Charlie. Not an inch.
Okay.
My Friday the Obuakra.
Friday the there e siniful. Nti no ochina Kwame so amen holiday nti Friday men share. Yede mo ase bebre moti ekua jewelry nka moti Missy nka Daavi B moti Kwame so nka Missy so me di dwumedi ho chia me. The only say on radio Papa Abeeku meaning obi ani baby abio obetumi duplicate obetumi imitate but obetumi duplicate why I say ye na sikro mu a na ye si krotia na ye ho agye fiefie mu why I say ye na ye yisika ye fa bi nsan kofi
I don't
know what the hell I'm talking about. Say yami aduma na wenkumi ye fiara ye besia. Good night. Those times, you know, he used to dress better than he does now.
It's still life.
Obiaka bibi achawala.
Nancy Gusu alive.
We live.
Pineapple.
Maybe I'm my endo.
I am with that endo.
America, cool. Cool,